A very good day to you and welcome to the program. I want to speak to you today about being forsaken. Have you ever been let down? Of course you have, many times. And the problem is, it really hurts when it's somebody that you love and it's somebody that's very near to you. And that's often the case. I want to say to you today, God will never ever forsake you. Jesus loves you so much, and He loves me so much that He died for us. Why would He forsake us? And yet, because we're human, because blood runs through these veins, we doubt so often, don't we? Can you hear the birds singing in the trees? They also agreeing with me. Why do we doubt the loyalty and the faithfulness of God? If you go to the Old Testament, to the book of Samuel, 1 Samuel, first book of Samuel, there's two books, Samuel, first book, chapter 27 and verse 1, just one verse. Listen to this. This is a man that killed a giant with a stone. This is a man that used to kill lions and bears to defend his father's sheep. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the greatest king that Israel has ever had next to Jesus, King David. Look what he says here. And David said in his heart, "Now I shall perish someday by the hand of Saul. There is nothing better for me than that I should speedily escape to the land of the Philistines, the enemy. And Saul will despair of me to seek me any more in any part of Israel, so I shall escape out of his hand." Just let's go back to the beginning. And David said in his heart, "Now I shall perish." Folks, this is a man who used to speak with God. He wrote the Psalms for the Lord. He used to play his harp and he used to sing to God. He had an intimate relationship, probably one that you and I would just dream of. And yet he doubted that maybe the Lord would forsake him. What about you today? Maybe you're sitting there and you're saying, "Angus, I don't know what the future holds for me, and I don't know where I'm going to go, and I don't know what this country is going to come to, and I don't know what my children are going to do, and my son never visits me anymore, and my husband doesn't love me. I feel forsaken." I want to tell you something now. If you put your trust in Jesus, you will never be forsaken. I was just telling the cameraman before this program that George Muller was a German who went to Bristol, England, and he started a children's home out of pure faith. He never asked for a penny. Something like, I don't know, I can't remember exactly, 60 million rand went through his hands, 120,000 children, and God never forsook him once. When he was an old man, they came to him and they said, "We want to take out a pension policy for you so that when you're very old, you'll have something to rely on." And tears running down the old man's face. He was in his 80s by then. He said, "Please give the pension to someone else." He said, "Jesus Christ has never ever forsaken me, not once. If I was to take that pension policy now as a gift from you, I think I would hurt my Lord." Now folks, I'm just telling you what George Muller said. What I'm trying to say is God is your surest bet that He'll take care of you as long as you follow Him. You see, for George Muller, Jesus Christ was everything. When he died, I believe he left a bed, a table, a chair, and I think £5 in the bank. That was about it. John Wesley, when he died, he left 6 silver teaspoons in his will and £6. £1 for each coffin bearer. That was it. He had nothing left. All his money gave away. Folks, God will never forsake you if you put your trust in Him. Remember, this is not our permanent abode. We're going home. Goodbye.
We trust that you have been blessed by today's message. For more information, please visit angusbuchan.com.